Hey folks, we are in Cunard, West Virginia today. This is also part of the New River Gorge National Park. We are going to do a short walk today. It's about 1.5 miles out and back, all along the river. Very nice terrain. I don't know if you can probably see behind me, but this is a big hub for the rafting area. Boats put in and out here all the time, so if you're doing river rafting, you'll probably end up down here at some point. But this is just a really nice leisure walk. We do this on days where we're just kind of taking a break from hiking and we just want to get out and enjoy and relax. So we're gonna take you guys along for our leisurely walk in Cunard, West Virginia today. You can see here we've got the New River peeking through the trees. So this entire walk, you'll be able to see that. And on the other side here we have mountains. This is actually also the access to the Southside Junction Trail. A lot of people will mountain bike that, but it is also good for hiking. It runs all the way from Cunard, which is where we started, to Thurman. So it's a really nice trail. I think it's a little over 7 miles one way, but great, like I said, for hiking or mountain biking. Really cool rock formations all along this side here. So I know you guys have heard me talk about like when we were on the Long Point Trail about the rich mining history in this area. There was a lot of coal mines here. At the end of this trail, we will be able to see a few remains of some of the coal mining that used to be in this area. Like I said, this is a nice wide gravel road. Beautiful views of the river the whole way. Just a really, really nice little walk. So once we get up a little bit further, I'll try to get you guys a nice shot of the rapids, which if you come here to do some whitewater rafting, you'll get up close and personal with the rapids on the New River for sure. All right, let's see if I can get you a little view of some whitewater. It's kind of hard to see from here, and I'm still trying to learn how to zoom with this camera, but we do have whitewater through the trees. You may even be able to hear it. I think we're coming up on a spot I might be able to get a better view for you, so we are going to try. You can see the whitewater, hopefully, peeking through the trees. We're still moving, even though the river's low. I'm hoping you can hear it. See what I mean? Just beautiful views of the river all along this little walk here. Even like this is also good for just driving if you don't feel like walking or you have any limitations physically. You can drive this entire road, and there's actually nice places to turn around. There's also camping at the end of this, by the way. So it's just it's a really nice thing that I wanted to feature for you guys. Even though it's not an actual hiking trail, it's just a really nice walk. nuclear hillbilly up there waiting for us. So if you're just getting into hiking or backpacking, a lot of people who backpack have a trail name, and so that is Jeff's trail name, Nuclear Hillbilly, which I love it. I don't have a trail name yet, so I'm just Angela right now. It's a really good area where the trees kind of open up and you can get a really good glimpse of the New River. Beautiful tall rocks. I don't know if you guys can see through the trees, but you can see some people kayaking and rafting on the river today. There's some kayakers. This will open up to a nice view of the river here too. Catch for you guys. You can actually see the gorge as well. It's really, really nice. You can probably hear the raft guides talking to the individuals who are on a rafting trip right now. They're getting ready to hit some white water, so probably getting them some instructions on that. So good views, good views. So as promised, capture some of the coal mining history here. So we are coming up on some of the remains of what used to be a coal tipple. Let me say that right. Coal tipple. I'll get it right eventually. And they used to have coke ovens here, which you can look all that up, but you can see here the wall going down the side. That's man-made. That's not nature. And then on the other side here is where the campsites are that you can actually set up on along the river. So, but if you are planning on coming down this way to camp, like on a 4th of July weekend or something like that, you don't want to get here early because, like I say, these are first come, first serve campsites, and it's hard to get one. Let me show you some more of this wall and the pillars that were there. This is all part of that coal mining history that we were talking about on our hike to the Long Point Trail. So yeah, here's some of the remains of some of the buildings that were left here from the coal mining days. This was a booming area for coal mining. We do have a handicap accessible campsite, which is cool. And there you can see another part of a building that was left, the foundation peeking out between the trees. You can see these buildings were pretty much just made of like stacked stone, a lot of them. Get you closer here. Gotta watch for snakes. Just a little FYI. We do have poisonous snakes in West Virginia. We have copperheads and rattlesnakes. So when you're out and about, especially in hot months like this, you are going to want to be careful. Pay attention, especially if you're vlogging like me. Pay attention to where you are stepping. Alright guys, so like I say, for leisure walking, we stop at this gate, but this trail is pretty flat. If you do decide to go past the gate here, I'm going to show you so you got an idea what I'm talking about. If you do decide to go past the gate, this trail is pretty well maintained and it's pretty flat almost all the way. But we are at the Southside Trail head. You can drive to this if you don't want to walk down the road that we just took you down. You can drive your vehicle down here. There's probably 5 or 6 parking spaces on the top and then a few down in this bottom here. So again, you know, a lot of I like to talk about on this channel, if you're new to hiking or backpacking, some things that you need to look out for. But you see this tree coming across the road, and it's basically being held up only by a branch on the tree that it landed on. But if you saw this somewhere that you were getting ready to set up camp for the night, you would not want your tent anywhere near something like this. Oh, look, we got some kayakers. Duckies, aka divorce makers. A friend of ours who's a raft guide said that duckies are, they call them divorce makers because they're so hard to steer. If you have a couple that are trying to go down the river and steer a ducky together, trust me, we experienced that once ourselves, didn't we there, Nuclear Hillbilly? Yep. We were doing a triathlon, and part of it was just maybe a 2-mile paddle down a very easy part of the river, and we were doing it in one of the double duckies. And I'm telling you, by the time it was all said and done, I can totally see why they call them divorce makers, because if you paddle one way, the boat goes another, and they paddle one way, the boat goes another. And by the time it was all said and done, we were just spinning around in circles. I finally had to just completely stop paddling and let him steer it from the back of the boat. It was really frustrating, so I can totally see why they call those divorce makers. Hey guys, so we are back at the parking lot. We just finished up our little leisurely walk today. I feel like it's a great option for people who, like I said, are just not really into the wilderness hiking and just want to get out and enjoy the national park and see the New River and some of the history in this area. This is a wonderful option for folks like that. So I really hope that you enjoyed our walk today. Please don't forget to subscribe to my channel, and I hope you guys have a great rest of your day, and we will see you on the trail.